I'm Lydia. Welcome to your 30-day yoga challenge. Today is day 28. We're going to be working through some hip and shoulder stability drills as well as some nice long stretches. I hope you enjoy. And we're just going to work on slowing down the heart rate, taking a big breath in through the nose and a longer breath out through the mouth. Think about relaxing the knees towards the floor and the shoulders away from the ears. Perfect. So we're going to start off with the neck like we did before. We're going to lengthen out the left arm and lower your right ear towards your shoulder. So gently drop the ear down and feel a nice gentle stretch through this upper trap. You can either stay here or if you'd like to add a bit of an extra stretch, use that right hand and gently press onto the top of the head. Perfect. From here, working through the same side, we're going to bring the chin to chest and look over your right knee. Again, you can gently press on the head if that feels comfortable. And then bringing your chin to chest, interlock both hands and gently press on the back of the head, allowing the chin to drop and a gentle stretch through the upper neck. And then we're going to reverse, so bringing the chin back to chest, looking over that right knee, feeling a gentle stretch through the left shoulder, back of the neck area. And bringing the ear back down onto the shoulder, your gaze is forward, and again use the hand if you like. Should feel a little bit looser now. Perfect. And then using this right hand, help lift the head back to center. Nice. So we'll go straight into the other side. So dropping the left ear down, feeling that right upper trap release. Okay, and again, you can use your left hand to gently press on the head. So the same hand as the ears lower into. And then again, bringing the chin to chest, looking over that left knee. You can gently press on the head if that feels comfortable. And bringing the chin to chest, using both hands, looking down, feeling the upper neck release. And let's reverse, going back over that left knee, chin to chest. And then bringing your left ear to your shoulder, feeling that upper trap release, gaze is forwards. Nice. And using that hand if you need to bring the head back to center. Big breath in as you interlock the hands. Let's stretch out the hands, tuck the chin, feel the upper back release as you relax the head down. So just notice how this feels before we go into eagle arms, and we'll come back to this stretch as well. So from here, slowly release. And now we're going to place the right arm underneath the left so the elbows touch. Okay? You can either stay here if this is enough for you, or look for a bind. So both hands or palms come together. Nice, and this is really good for circulation and inflammation through the joints. So take a big breath in as you lift the elbows, and you can close down the eyes for a little bit of stillness. Taking 5 deep breaths here. If you're uncomfortable in the legs, do rearrange, okay? You sort of want to be comfortable in these poses with just a release of tension, nothing painful. And you can either stay here, or on your next inhale, you can slowly forward fold. So you slowly bring the elbows down towards the mat, round in the spine. And then exhale as we gently bring it up. Perfect. Untangling the arms, and we'll go straight into the other side. So your left arm comes underneath, and we work through the other side. Taking a big breath in as you lift the elbows, close down the eyes, and feel the upper back release. Inhale as maybe you lower, round in the spine, tuck the chin, find that forward fold. And exhale as you gently bring it back up. And in your own time, slowly release. Giving your shoulders a little shake if you need to. And then let's go back to this one. Interlocking the hands, relax the chin. See how your upper back feels now. And slowly release. Really nice. We're going to come onto all fours. We're staying quite low for this one, for the last part now. So coming onto all fours, we're just going to work for a little bit of core. We're going to tuck the toes and just hover the knees off of the mat. Okay, so I just want to feel the thigh muscles engage and the core muscles really wake up. We're going to do another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees and let's bring it back to child pose. Relax the head. You can rock side to side through the hips. And these little bear holds are really useful for your chaturangas and building up strength in your core, arms and legs. We're going to work through 2 more. So inhale as we come back up to all fours, neutral spine. Tuck the toes and again hover the knees. Keeping the shoulders just slightly over the wrists and avoid lifting the hips too high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the knees and sit it back into your child pose. Relax the head. And working through 1 more. So either stay in this bear hold, or if anyone wants to lift one hand, then the opposite hand. We can do 10 repetitions. Getting a little bit more weight into one shoulder at a time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it back to your child pose. Relax the head, relax the belly, and let the hips sink towards the heels. So we're going to add in a twist now, coming up to all fours. Take a big breath in as we reach up with your right arm. We're going to come into thread the needle, open the chest. Let's bring the arm all the way through, shoulder meets the mat, palm faces up, the hips stay high. Either stay here or reach up with your left arm. So you add an extra twist in that left shoulder. And you can also bend into that left elbow and reach for your right thigh. On your next exhale, let's slowly unwind, untangle that left arm, press through the floor, bring the body back to all fours. Let's go straight onto the other side. Inhale as we reach up with your left arm. Exhale as you bring it through, palm faces up, shoulder meets the mat, hips stay high. Either stay here or reach up with that right arm, coming into a nice big twist. If that right arm is up, try and bend into the elbow and reach for your left thigh. Nice. So you're just not sort of hanging around in the joint. You're bending into it and pressing onto that left thigh to help. In your own time, slowly unwind, grounding that right hand back onto the mat and bring the body back to all fours. Working through a few cat-cows just to realign the spine. Breathing in as you come into your cow, pushing up, and exhale as you come into your cat. Perfect. Bringing the body back to neutral. We're going to start to stabilise the shoulders and the hips now as we lengthen your right leg. The right foot comes up in line with the hip. Think about engaging that right glute. Either stay here or reach up with your left arm. We're going to do 10-second holds. Keep pressing up through your right hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you lower. Straight into the other side. Left leg lifts. Either stay here or let's reach up with the opposite arm. Keep pressing through that left hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more. Straight into the other side. Right leg lifts. Reaching up with that left arm. Hand in line with the shoulder. Tuck the chin for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you lower. Last one. Reach with that left foot. Reaching up with that right arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Coming back into the hips now, so we're going to hold these longer stretches. Your right foot comes on the outside of your right hand. You can come off the mat if that feels comfortable. Pop a cushion underneath your left knee if you need to. Take a big breath in as we bend into this right knee. The knee tracks the toes. And this is called lizard lunge. You want to lengthen up through the spine and feel that left hip release. You can either stay here or drop down onto the elbows if that feels comfortable. But wherever you are, just make sure you're relaxing into the hips. If it's too intense, just come on out at any point. So relaxing the head, relax the shoulders, and feel that left leg become really heavy and relaxed onto the mat. You're about halfway. Make any changes if you need to. And then wherever you are, coming up onto the hands if you're not already. We're going to exhale and gently sit the hips back, lengthening that front leg, and then bring it back into your lunge. So we're just rocking forwards and back now. Feeling some tension release in the hamstrings as you bring it back. Keep that front knee bent as much as you need to. Don't worry about locking out the leg. And lift the toes to get a stretch in the calf. Perfect. Coming back to your low lunge, take a big breath in and exhale as we reach up with your right arm. Go really gentle as we come into your twist. Same arm as front leg. Opening the chest, looking at that right hand. And on your next exhale, let's gently bring it down. Stepping that front foot back. Okay, we're going to go straight into the other side. So that left foot comes outside of your left hand. Take a big breath in as you lift and lengthen. Finding your lizard lunge, so make sure you're comfortable. Maybe you drop onto the elbows. Relaxing the head and shoulders wherever you are. Just focusing on the breath. And wherever you are, let's gently bring the hands back up in line with the shoulders. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale as we slowly bring it back. Again, just rocking forwards and back, loosening off the hips. And this side might feel a little bit tighter or looser, which is completely normal. Just ease your way into it. And then let's find your low lunge. Inhale as we slowly reach up with that left arm, coming into your twist. And exhale as we slowly bring it down. Let's bring that front foot back and find all fours. We're now going to work through the inner thighs. I'll face this way. So your left leg comes out in line with the hip. Keep the knee bent if you need to. We're just going to rock forwards and back. Okay, and it should feel stretch on the inner thigh, the groin area and the adductors. Think about lengthening the spine wherever you are. So you really lift the tailbone up. Avoid rounding in the spine. Nice. Breathing in as you come forwards, exhale as you bring the hips back towards the foot. And you can bend into that right knee as much as you need to, but keep it soft to support the joints. Perfect. From here, let's walk the hands in so we find a nice triangle shape. We're going to lift and lengthen through the spine. And exhale as we lower your right hand, so same arm as leg, goes down all the way to the ankle. Either stay here and get a nice stretch through that left side, or reach up with the same arm, okay? If the arm is up, you can lower it towards your foot, but avoid dropping the chest, okay? So you might just be here, which is good. Relax the head and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Perfect. So we're going to work through a little bit of hip stability as we lower this left hand in line with your shoulder, coming down to a side plank. Okay, either stay here, good for the core, or we're going to try and lift that right leg up. So we're working on your external rotators here, your glute muscles. Perfect. Keep that balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it back down. We're going to do one more. Big breath in as you lift and lengthen. Lower that right hand down. Reach up and over with the left. Again, feeling a nice side stretch. And exhale as you bring it round. Left hand lowers. Either stay here or let's try and lift that leg again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Okay, bring it down. Both hands in line with the shoulders. Work through any stretches that you might need and then get ready for the other side. So the left leg lengthens in line with the hips. Again, bend into the knee if you need to, and let's just gently rock it forwards and back. Inhale as you come forwards. Exhale as you bring it back. Really nice. And then taking your time to bring the hands in, finding that same triangle shape. Inhale as you lift and lengthen. Let's slowly bring that left arm down. Maybe reach up with the right, feeling a nice side stretch as you reach up and over. Either stay here or let's go onto that side plank. Lower the right hand. Either stay here or try lift the leg. Working into that left hip. Really good. Keep it high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower that leg back down. One more. Inhale as you lengthen, dropping it down, get a nice side stretch. Really nice. And exhale as we bring it back. Let's do one more. Try and lift the leg as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Slowly come on round now. So we're going to come onto the back of the body and find a nice body opener, which will be good for posture. So relax in the head, bend into the knees and bring the feet in line with the hips. Allow the shoulders and head to relax on the floor. We're going to tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, pressing up through the heels to find a glute bridge. This is lengthening your hips, so you're getting a nice stretch in the quads and hip flexors. Either stay here or interlock the hands underneath the lower back. Keeping the arms straight, you can roll the shoulder blades back and down. And that's a nice way just to open up the front of the chest, so it helps sit the shoulders back and down. Keep the hips high and try and engage into your inner thighs. Perfect. So like we did in your cobra, if you can remember, think about tucking the tailbone under, engage your glutes and engage your lower abs. I know it's a lot to think about, but you're not arching into the lower back. You want to keep the lower back protected. So squeeze your glutes. And on your next exhale, let's let go of the hands and slowly ripple down through the spine, leaving the tailbone last. Hugging into the knees and just rock side to side. Loosen off the lower back. And we're going to one core exercise. So it's really important to have a strong core to support the lower back, especially if you're sat down during the day. These muscles are switched off. So we're just really strengthening them now by bringing the legs at a right angle. Tuck the tailbone, head and shoulders are still on the mat. Hands either side, palms face down. Inhale as you lengthen the legs away from you. Avoid the lower back lifting. Exhale as you bring the knees back in. So it's reverse crunches. We're going to aim for 10 repetitions to finish. This one's really good for your lower abdominals. Avoid lifting the head, guys. Nice. The further out you go, the harder it is. Let's work through 3 more. And And on your next exhale, hug into the knees, relax the belly, and again, rock side to side. So we're going to finish with a twist. It's completely up to you if you've got one that you prefer, but I'll go through level 1, hands in line with the shoulders, pop a cushion underneath if they're not touching the floor, both knees lower to the right. If you want to go level 2, you can lengthen out your right leg and the left knee goes to the right. So you've got further to the drop. So it's a bigger twist. Or we did eagle arms, sorry. We can add eagle legs. So eagle legs, you cross the left leg over. You try and hook that left foot underneath the right calf. And then you can lower to the right, or you can just cross the legs and lower to the right. But wherever you are, just sink into the stretch, look over the left arm and breathe into the belly. Nice, so you should start to feel the legs and the hips relax. And these twists in the core area are really good for a self-massage for the organs. So if you can, try and breathe into the belly and just allow that area to completely relax. I know when we do standing poses and core exercises, you are contracting your abdominals, but just allow the belly now to completely relax so there's no tension around the core. Perfect. So we're going to really relax the shoulders now. So focusing on the upper body, allowing the shoulders to relax down, the head and the neck, all the muscles around the jaw and the temples. And then taking your time to slowly come on out. So if you're in eagle legs, just gently untangle, maybe rock side to side, and then let's go on to the other side. So if you're doing eagle legs, right leg comes on top, and let's lower to the left. If the knees don't touch the mat, just pop a cushion underneath, and allow the hips to relax. Again, bringing your awareness to your breath, deepening that exhale, and allowing that arm and shoulder to fully relax down onto the floor. And on your next exhale, let's slowly untangle and bring the legs back to center. So hugging into the knees, we're just going to finish off with happy baby. So interlocking 2 fingers and thumb around your big toe, or reach for the soles of the feet, arms on the inside of your legs. So you're like in this frog shape. Either stay here or you can lengthen the legs and come into a nice wide straddle. You can rock side to side. Just feel the legs and arms become really heavy as the legs really relax towards the floor. And then taking your time to release the hands and the feet, and let's lengthen out the legs. So we're going to come into a neutral position just to realign the body where there's no stress or tension created. So you're completely relaxed now. Pop a cushion under the head or hips if you need to. Allow the legs to roll out and the arms to curl, the fingers to curl and the arms to relax. And the shoulders are just going to melt down towards the floor. So it's really easy if you feel like you're holding on to stress or tension to store it in the upper body. Just give yourself a chance to really relax the shoulders down towards the mat. Relaxing the neck, the head, and feeling the whole body become very heavy and relaxed. So like we did at the start, breathing into the belly and just take a longer exhalation. Bring your awareness to the present moment, any sounds that you might hear. Noticing how calm and relaxed the body feels. So when we slow down the heart rate, it brings the nervous system into that rest and digest state, giving you a chance to completely relax and recover. And when the body relaxes, all of the muscles are switched off, the mind begins to calm. And you're more than welcome to stay here for a moment longer. I can turn your screen off. But if you're ready to, you can add a little bit of movement. Maybe through the ankles or the toes and the wrists. Maybe stretch the arms above the head. And you can do any sort of stretches you might do in the morning to wake the body back up. Rolling onto one side and coming up into a comfortable seat. I'd just like to say thanks so much for joining in today. Let me know if you've got any comments or any questions. I'll be more than welcome to answer. Enjoy your day. Namaste.